Welcome everybody to this Computer Tech Express, the channel where we solve your tech problem fast. Today we're going to be exploring the future of the application development within the Base44, a no-code AI app builder. So building an application used to require a team of developers and a huge budget. Base44 changes all up by letting use simple text prompts to create fully functional apps in minutes. We're going to give you a complete professional tutorial how to get started. So the first thing to do, of course, is the code comes to the building the prompt. So basically here into Base 44 it works on a simple principle. Basically what you need to do is you just describe what you want to do and the AI builds it for you. There's no complex visual code or drag and drop until the initial build. So your primary tool is natural languages. So when we are directly here into Base 44, you want to go for the option that says get started now, and it might be asking you to create your actual account totally for free. When you generate your actual account, it's going to be asking you something like what would you like to build today. So refining your application with the AI chat. After you have entered the prompt, the AI will generate the entire application structure, including the user and phrase databases and login functionality. So this process can take a few minutes. Let's say, for example, that here we wanted to create an online application an online date app based on the Spotify taste of the users. The application, and now here all I'm going to click is the style instructions. When you check out the style instructions, for example, you have the neo brutalism, bold colors, high contrast, thick borders, raw functionality, international, undesigned aesthetics with raw edges, for example. So key features, right? So you can use to add style structures like this, and you can just click into whatever you like to do. For example, let's go for add this style structures. Right, and now here I wanted to give something like, for example, the application should have access to Spotify account to import the most common music listened through the last year, for example, of the specific user, of each user. Let's try it out. Then when I hit enter that, I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to hit for this one, and that's going to be giving me back into the creation of the application. Meanwhile, this has been ready. Let's talk a little bit more about once it's ready. You can continue to redefine the application using the chat. I'm going to click once you get into the Base 44. Inside and here you can see that we have a lot of even elements that we can of course use to start building much more than just one application. You can even try to clone let's say an application. You can check out the application, how it was created, and you can use this prompt to generate your own. So for example, this one has a curated fashion platform showcasing sustainable minimalist institutional collections that blends a contemporary design with ethical production, right? So I'm going to go a little bit up. What you can do even is to try to find something. For example, let's say that I wanted to look out for content generation. I clicked into it, and here I have, for example, to generate some code, the DECMA, code rates, educational pro, and so much more. So basically, when your layout has not been correctly ready, you can continue to redefine the application using the chat. This is a very powerful feature because you can ask the AI to make changes, like for example, change the button color to green, add a user profile page with an edit button, or the AI will instantly apply these changes, right? So basically, this back and forth process is how you can customize in a perfect application. So I'm going to head a little bit back, and let's see what we have so far. You can see that here are the key features of my application. Here's going to be designing the design approach. Right here I have the app structure, and now we have the element that says here, since the Spotify API integration isn't available on the platform, I will create a mock interface that demonstrates the concept with a sample music data. And here is the concept of the sample data, which is editing the user profile entity, editing the match entity, editing the message entity, editing the layout, and most importantly, editing the profile page. So when all of this has now been successfully done, just hit directly into what is the preview going to be looking like. So when your application has now been successfully created, while the AI chat is your primary tool, this one also includes a visual editor for more precise adjustments. You can click into different components of your application and the sidebar will appear, allowing you to manually change the color, the font spacing, and more. This is a demo application created with the application of Base44, you can see that this is an actual website generated to create, for example, quest for kids. So here you have scores, leaderboards, feedback, 150% of data, earning coins, needs and wants. So what you can do is just hit into back to the episodes, for example. Here's the conquest, and you can hit into the option that says play, and here's the episode progress, the codes, default race activity, and how to start with the tournament, right? Like choose your venue, for example, I don't know, school gym, choose your marketing, choose your prices, and here it is, the fundraisers event, and I earned a total of 55 coins, right? So I can go back into my episodes and I can see that there's more elements. You can just edit those as you are creating here into the Base44. You are your own limit. So with this being said, guys, we have now reached the very end of the video. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more great application or how you can get started with this kind of great applications that generate with artificial intelligence. See you guys next time.